to our organization be strong, unfrankable, and to come from the new era as a republic, but as a free republic, independent, autosufficient, moral and ethical, politically. This party, as we said, must be the expression of Venezuela, because today the contradiction is Venezuela or any Venezuela, and all Venezuelans. There must be analyzed in the militants of the Venezuelan party. We are the party of our homeland, because we had a project, a historical project, that is the Boulevard project, our father of the homeland, of our martyrs, the young people that gave their dreams to a free Venezuela, sovereign and independence, and us. 200 years later, we will keep accumulating the knowledge of being free, the knowledge of being independent, and this historical step that the Socialist United Party of Venezuela, this restructuration, this re-engineering, organize, is trying to consolidate a lot of things. The first of it, leadership, collective leadership. The collective leadership to make us strong, to consolidate the method, the democratic method, to consult in our streets, in our territorial cell, immediate this party that just has 18 years has gave elections, historical elections to the people's world, because when they wanted to make a coup d'etat and to invade Venezuela and to impose a government, a fake government, the United Socialist Party of Venezuela was the organization that defends Venezuela. Was the Socialist United Party of Venezuela that faced the war, the economic criminal war against our people. Here no one hid. There was the party in the streets, in the communities, in the communes, in the commune circuit. There was the party giving everything to say, here are the Venezuelans, and that anything will defeat us. And it was the Socialist United Party of Venezuela that has faced the defense of the integrity of the territory in the Battle of the Bridges, where they were to the south and the Táchira. And they went what? To stop the Venezuelan invasion. This party today, by now, is rebuilding itself and reorganizing itself to give the big change that today Venezuela needs. You know, the empires, the people that want to control the world are crazy. They decided to declare war to all the people in the world, to the countries, a commercial world, economic world, bombings here and around, nuclear threats. They decide to generalize the planet, the war. That's the proposal of the United States to the humanity. Look, this is so important. Let's listen really well and carefully, because it's the proposal of the United States to the world. As there is a new world that has better constructive proposals for the humanity. When you hear China, the president of China, what China says? She says to the humanity, let's make a common destiny to our life, for peace, to the development, to the security. China is proposing, let's get together the countries to defeat inequality and poverty. And that new world is now being formed. That world Commander Chavez saw when he told us about the pluripolar world and multi-center. A lot of polls, not just one. In the 2004, 5, and 6, Commander Chavez just said it. and proposed it. He didn't get run. And his political thoughts and his aligning with the new world, that it was not a world of hegemony that just wants first control our lives, but control in a war way, through war. The second, they stole our natural resources. You know, the big danger of Venezuela is that it has the biggest energy reserves, the biggest oil reserves, the gas reserve. Venezuela has the biggest, and gold too. Water and biodiversity, diamonds, iron, bauxite. They want our resources, their natural resources. And that's why is anti-politics, extremist and fascist class that has promised give to those power centers in Washington and the governments, aligned governments, to give the resources of Venezuela. You see, you see Ella Zayona, is American Machado saying that she will give Ezequiel, she will give our the gold and our petroleum, and that's why they're asking a Venezuelan invasion. And they were asking, they want returned. They're chanting the word returned. That's why they are asking and made the diabolic path. They did it. And in this moment, we have to overthrow that path. That path won't live because that will signify the failure and tragedy to Venezuela and this hemisphere and this continent. And the United States, the government of the United States, you know, has weeks now in an offensive, psychological offensive against our people with no president. Take notes. On Tuesday, Fridays, you know, as President says, it's Friday and the bodies know. And they know from Tuesday they start a psychological war. They start saying they bomb, they invade, they kill and attack to our people, being feared and neutralized to stop the economic activity. But from here, what we have said to them, we have prepared because if you touch us, and if we have to hear the trumpets to defend Venezuela, we are ready and will be ready. Those weeks of psychological war, the people of Venezuela haven't lost any time to prepare and to enlist in the militia and to and to train and to participate at the Independence 200 plan with our armed forces and the creation of our committees, of our communal militias. We are organized.